Today, I want to remind you that to make anything be your best writing or your best thinking, you need to pause to think, what's working? And how can I make my best better? It helps to have a picture in mind of what you are trying to do. In this instance, it helps to have a picture in mind of what constitutes potent, vitally alive writing about reading. In today's lesson, you're going to be doing a lot of the work right along with me. So you'll want to have your writing notebook, a writing utensil, a highlighter, some post-it notes, and the student exemplars that we studied yesterday. Go ahead and pause the video and make sure you have everything you need in front of you. Let's begin by revisiting two things. You're going to revisit your own writing and then revisit the student exemplars that we studied yesterday. As you look at these pieces, think about what works in both the student samples and your own writing. And make sure that as you're looking through these pieces, that you reference the chart Ways to Write Powerfully About Reading. As you pause the video to do this initial work, make sure that you are recording the important details. Right now, point to 3 places in your entry where you've included very concrete, specific details from your text. To write well about reading, you must think about and record the specific details. If your details aren't as specific as they could be, alter them. But here is the thing. Did you say that to write well about reading, you also think about big ideas? What are some of the big ideas that you or the writer you are studying wrote about? Look on the page and see. When you were in 6th grade, you may have learned that it helps to think, in what ways does this character learn things that others need to learn? We talked about universal lessons, universal themes that you were noticing in text, lessons and themes that didn't just apply to this character and this text, but that also hold true in the world at large. We're going to continue to do that same kind of work as 7th graders, talking and writing about our reading. There are some sentence prompts that may help you to do this. Some may look familiar to you, while some may seem new. Either way, they can be helpful tools when you are thinking and writing about the big ideas in your text. Pause the video, take a second to jot these ideas in your writing notebook, and then we'll pick back up when you're done. So powerful writing about reading has 2 opposites. Details, lots of them, and also a big idea or 2, usually stated in a way that makes it relevant to people everywhere. Some people say that for writing about reading to be really powerful, it is important for it to represent both ends of what they refer to as the ladder of abstraction. To understand that term, a well-known author and educator, Roy Peter Clark, has said we should think about the 2 nouns it contains. Ladder is an object we hold, see, and climb. You can do things with it. Rest it on the ground, lean it up against a tree, and rescue your cat with it. The second word, abstraction, is something that you cannot hold, see, or climb. And there is no concrete example to explain it. It appeals to the intellect. To sum it up, it's the ladder of abstraction, that marvelous juxtaposition of tiny, significant details and big, abstract ideas that makes writing about reading work. Go back to the lesson platform for the next activity in this lesson.